A decade ago, I picked up the original LEGO Star Wars on a whim, not expecting much in the way of quality. Later that night, I sat down with a friend to play, and we enjoyed it so much, we played from start to finish. Since that fateful day, LEGO games have gotten bigger and better than ever, spanning everything from toys to life experiments, like LEGO Dimensions, to superhero epics, like the upcoming LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. We've compiled a list of the best LEGO games currently available, and there are options to suit almost every taste. Credit Warner Bros. LEGO Star Wars the video game, which focused on the prequels, came out in 2005, striking a perfect mix between action, puzzles, coup teamwork and family-friendly parody. A sequel went into the works almost immediately, extending the concept across the 3 episodes from the original Star Wars trilogy. Today, you can pick up both games in a convenient complete saga edition, which repackages the 2 Traveler's Tales titles as a single wondrous game. If you want to see where it all began, start here. Credit LucasArts. Perhaps the best of Traveler's Tales' initial run of LEGO games, LEGO Batman was the first in the series to offer an original storyline, even if its concept was a familiar everyone breaks out of Arkham at once plot. The game follows the stoic Batman and his comic relief sidekick Robin as they follow the trail of each major Gotham City villain. This was also the final LEGO game to abstain from voice acting, relying on physical humor and subtle characterizations to tell its story, and it worked beautifully. Credit Warner Bros. The fact that LEGO The Lord of the Rings exists in video game form at all is pretty incredible. Experiencing the entire trilogy in plastic brick form, from Sauron's last stand to Aragorn's crowning, is wonderful. Reintroducing characters like Tom Bombadil, who appeared only in the books, is fantastic. Now, consider that LEGO The Lord of the Rings has open-world exploration, which lets you walk or ride a horse across almost all of Middle-earth, from Hobbiton to Rivendell to Mordor. That's just about Game of the Decade material right there. Credit Warner Bros. LEGO Marvel Superheroes wasn't Traveler's Tales' first superhero game, but it certainly took the premise to dizzying new heights. LEGO Marvel Superheroes was an absolute blast, combining solid puzzles, clever level design and the largest roster of playable characters in any Marvel game. What happens when you throw in a huge range of powers, the thrill of playing as Iron Man or Spider-Man, and a story pitting Earth's heroes against Galactus himself? You end up with what's arguably the best LEGO or Marvel game of all time. Let's see if the sequel can surpass it. Credit Warner Bros. LEGO Batman 2 introduced the Justice League and turned Gotham into an open world, but LEGO Batman 3 took everything from the previous 2 games and made them better. Fans could enjoy a massive story campaign rooted in comics lore, while completionists had multiple open worlds from the DC universe to explore. LEGO Batman 3 also boasted an insane character roster of 200 superheroes and villains, including beautifully obscure characters like Ace the Bat-Hound and Detective Chimp. And don't forget to unlock Adam West's voice-acted Batman. Ripped, Mr. West. Credit Warner Bros. After Traveler's Tales spent the better part of a decade working with other licenses, its return to Star Wars almost felt like coming home. Thankfully, the creative spirit that first launched the LEGO games juggernaut is still here, albeit with new features. Combat was expanded to allow for tactical cover-based blaster fights, while multi-builds provided a larger range of construction options with the same blocks. An even bigger surprise, this LEGO game was the first Star Wars product to bridge the stories of Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, something even the films couldn't really pull off. Credit Warner Bros. LEGO City Undercover is a rare non-adaptation LEGO game, but there's still a lot to love here. Briefly, Undercover is a family-friendly tribute to classic police movies, and it borrows gameplay from Grand Theft Auto. You play as Chase McCain, a cop who doesn't play by the rules and protects LEGO City streets from a criminal named Rex Fury. Sadly, Undercover has no coupe mode and received little attention as an early Wii U exclusive. It's since been re-released on PC, PS4, Xbox One and Switch. However, its level design nonetheless elevated it to one of the best LEGO games to date. Credit Nintendo. The latest on Tom's Guide